Jackson Podcast.
Brothers, hear me?
What's popping? You tapping into Trevor Jackson TV and Water God TV. What's your perspective on this topic at hand, man?
Yes, brothers. I just want to say I love the show. Y'all doing a great job, and I want y'all to keep the work going.
Hold on. Can I ask you something? Because we want to hear what you got to say. I can tell you got us on headphones, man. Can you take us off the Bluetooth, please, sir?
Right. I got you. Hold on.
You sound clear already. Damn, you hung up on us too, nigga.
Dang, call him back, man.
Hold on. I'm trying to get you back in, fam. Yeah,
now?
You crispy now, fam. You crispy.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to say because I'm 54 years old from the Bronx, and I wanted to expand on what the sister was saying.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people need to understand, I was born and raised in the Bronx. Some of my OGs are some of the pioneers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know Herc, when they call Herc that he created this genre called hip hop. People need to understand there were certain areas in the Bronx. Now, my area of the Bronx, I would say our godfather was Disco King Mario.
Yeah. Because
the Bronx has different areas. We would consider where Herc was playing, where that first party was from in 1973. We usually call that across town.
Mm-hmm.
But on my side of the Bronx was Disco King Mario. Now, a lot of people didn't know Disco King Mario had MCs. My godfather was one of his MCs. My godfather's name was MC Sundance. He's actually Jazzy J's first MC.
Yeah.
Because he actually brought Jazzy J to Disco King Mario. And Jazzy J used to play for Disco King Mario. This had to be maybe 75, 76.
Yeah.
And then because even if you look on Google, but when Bam comes to Disco King Mario, he used to use Disco King Mario's equipment. Because on our side of the Bronx, Disco King Mario was really big. It was Disco King Mario. He had his crew, Chuck City crew, and they was really big. And also, Mario was a black Spade.
Yeah.
And he comes from the South. Everybody that I'm talking about, our foundation is in the South. My family foundation is the South. Mm-hmm. On my father's side is South Carolina. My mother's side is North Carolina, via Virginia, and then migrated to Harlem.
Yeah.
So it's all foundational Black American. And then also, even though people don't know, Bam is Caribbean, but his foundation comes from foundational Black American.
Yeah.
That's what he was listening to. But Disco King Mario had at least about a good 5 to 8 MCs. Because it was my godfather, MC Sundance, his brother, Master Ice. It was Master B. We all come from an area in the Bronx, the projects is Soundview. And all of them they all used to rhyme for Disco King Mario. And everybody went to Bam, because that's when Bam let Mario know he was creating the Zulu Nation.
So educate us on who created the Elements. We had a caller earlier said that the Elements was created by the Zulu Nation and African Bambaataa. Was the Elements
right? Brother. Finish with your question.
Is that true?
Yes, that is true. He did break down the Elements, which was graffiti, breakdancing, MCing, and DJing. He did create that because Bam is from Bronx River. Because Disco King Mario was from Bronxdale.
Damn.
He's from Bronxdale houses.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, Bronx River became real strong when Bam created Zulu. Now, most of the MCs that was with Disco King Mario, they all left with Africa Bambaataa, and they created the Zulu Nation. Now, here's another tidbit that a lot of brothers don't know, and sisters. The Soul Sonic Force had 8 MCs. Mm-hmm. The song that y'all know, Planet Rock, with the Soul Sonic Force.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was 8 MCs.
Yeah.
It was 8 of them. And through them 8 MCs, it was so many MCs, it breaks down into 3 groups, which was the Soul Sonic Force, the Cosmic Force, and the Jazzy 5 MCs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually how, that was the beginning stage of the Zulu Nation. my godfather, who was MC Sundance, who was original Soul Sonic Force, he left and became solo. But out of those groups came 3 groups. And then, to make a long story short, I don't want to keep going.
Now I got a question for you, but I want you to keep
Yeah.
going. I want you.
No, go ahead. Bring your question up.
My question is, man, like, you know, I watch a lot of the Star Report, right?
Right.
You know Star.
Yeah.
I would assume. What is the feeling in the Bronx about the allegations against African Bambaataa?
You know what? It's really not talked about as much because you know why? The rumor, I wouldn't say whether it's true or not, but they always say that's been going around.
Yeah.
But my thing is, put that to the side. That shouldn't be taken, because if you notice, you don't hear about Bambaataa as much no more.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you could put that on the side. That doesn't mean you condoning it, but you can't take away his contribution to the music.
I feel the same way about Diddy, R. Kelly, all of them. Even you can be on nasty time, but I can't take your contribution away.
Right.
You know
because Bam was considered the master of records. Bam was considered, like, any type of record, any sound he would play, he was known for that.
Okay.
That's why they used to call him the master of records. But like at one time, like I said, the Zulu Nation and Bronx River, where Bam is from, they became real strong. Now, the reason why I say, for me, my personal opinion, I believe is Disco King Mario more than Herc, because if you look at Disco King's Mario tree, he has Bambaataa, because Bambaataa used his equipment and he let Mario know that he was creating Zulu Nation, because after a while, Mario started, after a while, everybody has their run, and Zulu Nation was getting really strong. But then come from the Bambaataa tree, you have Jazzy J.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Jazzy J, you got Jazzy J, who had his group, was called the Jazzy 5 MCs. Now, the original name of the group was, I know a lot of people didn't know this, it was Jazzy J, DJ Red Alert, and the Jazzy 5 MCs. Red Alert was actually part of that group.
Okay, DJ Red Alert.
Yes, Red Alert that y'all hear, Red Alert Going Berserk.
Yeah, I know.
He was original, right? He was the second DJ of that group.
Yeah.
And then you had Cosmic Force. Which I know if y'all heard of the MC Queen Lisa Lee.
Okay.
Yeah. Queen Lisa Lee was part of that group, because Queen Lisa Lee was an original Soul Sonic Force member too. That's why if y'all watch Microphone Check and you hear Busy B, he'll tell you the only 2 females I remember was Sha Rock and Lisa Lee, which Sha Rock was with the Funky Four, and Lisa Lee was part of the Soul Sonic Force.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from the Jazzy, then you go into the Red Alert tree. Let me go back to the Jazzy J tree.
I ain't trying to rush you, my brother, but we need you to land your plane.
Okay, my point I'm just trying to make is that, for me, there should be more research on the Disco King Mario part, because his tree is extensive. And a lot of people will tell you that Disco King Mario was there, and I'm talking about this had to be around the same time with Herc. It's just that it was a different area of the Bronx. That's all I was saying. But I don't want to go into that, because it could go into more and more and more, and I know other people want to call.
Yeah.
So brothers, do your thing.
Tap in with us.
Appreciate it, man. Stay tapped in with us, for real.
Oh yeah. And we'll definitely could kick it, and I also we'll definitely could kick it. And if I can, I'm gonna let some of my OGs know about your show, and maybe you could interview some of them, and they could even break it down even more.
Definitely. We're gonna keep this dialogue going.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, brothers. Y'all peace.
Okay.
Peace and love.
Hey, we only got one more caller, family. We gone, man. We gone.
Man, I love that though. Man, I love speaking to y'all though. It was great, man. I could do this, man. It was all love. So we got one more caller. Who we got?
Yeah, we got one more caller. What was your perspective about what Buddy was talking about though? Because that was interesting, fam, about African.
We've been hearing a lot about that DJ, that disco DJ. I would like to get more information on that, but I've been hearing that. I think that's the second or third time that I heard that they kind of, the disco DJs was doing their thing too, and then they ain't getting the proper recognition as they should. So I'm all for anybody, who put in their work to get their recognition. That's what this is all about. They making it about trying to beef with other islands, and we ain't really on all of that. We just trying to stand up for what our ancestors did. Stop pushing it and making it everything else. Let's just keep it right there.
All facts. We don't want no problems. We don't want no negative energy. We just want to know. Salute to New York, first of all, because my brother Water Guy, a Florida native. I'm a Tennessee nigga that's in the Carolinas. And at the end of the day, I've contributed to hip hop culture in ways that a lot of people that's on our platforms may not know about, fam.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.